EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. It's opening round coverage of the United States Open Championship.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Good job, good job.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
And that's the best
I
you're
think
going to
we're going to
see
blame
ever.
that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball
I
get
hate when
another
they do
20,
that
30
shit.
yards.
It's not the weather's fault, dick mouth. It's my fault because I'm fucking G. Oh, they make me so sick. You know what?
Good looking shot right here.
Oh yeah.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He
Damn
is
right.
just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Oh.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, thanks.
Just knocking him for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
Still even par for the day. Out to the 6th hole now where the action is underway. Let's check in on our featured golfer.
That's right.
Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Fuck up with it.
And
Nothing
actually,
reason to be great
good
shit.
position to really springboard the round
We're
from
like
here.
everything great.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is
You
yours.
can be gay, you cannot be gay. Whatever. Tell you what I'm gonna do here though. Watch this. Now. Yep, full swing, straight ahead. Oh, two putts.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
I'm dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Thank you.
Setting himself up for a good weekend, the wily golf instructor makes his birdie. Well, Frank, this is what a U.S. Open is all about. A long, tough par 4 up the hill.
Yeah, just a beast. And it's a dogleg right on top of that. There's more humps and bumps and all this than a dermatologist would ever dream of down there.
Thank you. Oh my God, I got a bonus.
I mean, that is
moment.
one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just let it rip.
That way. Grassy ass. Nice.
Has it come down yet? Not only is it straight, it's mega long.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the
It's the
flag.
flag.
You know, this is a green light special.
Why does he got this one as the option when I got a 9-iron right here? See, watch. I'm gonna knock it right on there. Oh!
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Standing over this
hell
putt,
no.
concentrating on the read.
Not making that. Ain't a damn way. Oh!
He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts.
Shut up.
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
I ain't played this game
In for
forever.
par.
If I don't hurry up, I'm behind a lot.
Now to the second par 5 of the round here at
So,
Chambers Bay and the
I gotta do
U.S.
something
Open.
here.
It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a
For
beast.
sure.
You miss this fairway, you could be hitting all day long, and of course that's going to rack up a fairly healthy score.
Nice.
Meanwhile,
That's
hit the
pretty
fairway there. Only the longest
It's gonna
hitters
go to
will
the
reach this
right,
par
I think,
5 and
after
2.
it hits.
There's still a good chance, even with a wedge, to make a birdie because the green
I can get
slopes
over
back
this
to the
hill.
player.
Golden, yes. Okay, get up a little higher. That's probably good. No, stop. Oh
Rich,
my
there's
God.
great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Necklace over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full
Excellent.
turn. plenty of power and just piped it.
Made
I'm
it
about
look
to pipe
easy
this one,
right
you know what I
there.
mean,
And
homegirl?
he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed
Pipe the
in,
shit out of
swinging
him.
the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch.
Bedroom kind. Oh yeah, give it a good fucking... Fuck it, I don't know, just let it stop. If I can stop it there, I can probably get...
Frank, the approach shot here at the 8th, and what's a player looking at?
You've got no bunkers really to worry about, but obviously a lot of undulation. You can see there that if you use the contours, that ball's going to kick around a little bit. Relatively narrow, but this is not a problem. You can go in here low or high.
We'll swing.
Should be safely
Give it
on
some
deck.
back. Oh, not enough. Not enough.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting it. This shouldn't be a problem. First of all, this is a problem. Told you.
Frank,
Told
I thought that was in. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Moving on here at the U.S. Open, we've seen long par 4s, not unusual, long par 5s, and now we finished this front 9, Frank, with a par 3.
And this is a great example of how a U.S. Open can level the field. Everybody's going to get a tee and a ball here, and this is about hitting your best shot. And this is one hole. If you're struggling a little bit, a little 2 here is going to go in a long way, pushing you around in the right direction.
Full swing. Just let it ride.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green.
Ah, no, I'm gonna be lucky to get pars.
Nice
Son of a
approach
bitch.
shot. He'll be happy with that.
No,
Settles
I
in
won't
over
be
the
happy.
putt.
Why the fuck would you say I'd be happy? I'm nowhere near happy with that. Fucking asshole, man. See, that's why I'm not happy with it.
Frank, we see it every single round. These kind of putts determine whether it's a good score or an average score.
Yeah, and just like that, a bogey. He does not feel like he deserves
Just
it.
like that.
I don't think a tourniquet is going to work after that one.
Tough to watch. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
Position, and my score is +1 now. Oh shit.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live second round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Man. Let's go. Just hit it, baby.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Now our featured golfer setting up for another approach. Really neat to get something going here, Frank.
And that green right now must look like the size of a thimble. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up.
It's that sneaky distance. You'd like that one again.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, when I think about the U.S. Open, I think about Justin Rose at Marion in 2013. He hit a nearly perfect drive right down the middle, right next to that famous Hogan plaque, Hogan winning there in 1950. And then he hits that second shot, the 4-iron, and it appears to be perfect. But U.S. Opens aren't always fair, are they? And then from that point, he took what appeared to be a bad break, and he still went forward for the win.
I think it's a great example, Rich, that you just brought up. I mean, there's an example of two of the best shots hit in U.S. Open pressure, and yet they're not rewarded with a birdie putt. And I think that's what defines the toughest championship that there is involved.
Well, that's just a case of not focusing right there. What a lapse in concentration. Just a tap in to finish the hole.
Damn.
Stroke that with authority. Frank, we know we're at a U.S. Open. 500-yard par 4s, and here a better than 600-yard par 5 at the 8th.
Yeah, you need a missile really off the tee to be able to reach this par 5 and 2, and not a single bunker really on this hole. So this is just long every stretch of the way. The fairway actually looks a little bit narrower than what it is. There's a little bit more fairway than actually what meets the eye at first.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot.
It's a hybrid. I might have to knock the shit out of it. It's alright, I got it. We take this back. Power it up. Stop, stop, stop! Yes!
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Teed
Frank,
up.
this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Come on.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
And getting ready for the putt. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top 10.
Rich Lerner and Frank Nobilo back with you here at Chambers Bay in the U.S. Open. Now to the 9th hole, closing out this front side.
Well, it just goes to show the tremendous variety that the designer Robert Trent Jones II has done here. We've seen already a tremendous variation, and then this sort of just goes on top of it. Elevated tee, goes down to a green that just slopes a little bit to the right. Well bunkered on the right.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle. Had every chance of going in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Par, fuck.
That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Excellent front side, trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going?
Of course he can.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's fine.
Frank, he's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Well, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. Frank, all of a sudden, another player to factor in on this leaderboard.
Yeah, and things are starting to tighten up right now. Going to see where the next move comes from.
Need too much. Just need to get past that green. Yeah. Oh yeah. Straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead. Let's go. Up and down. Come on. Nice. It's a good shot.
Good tee shot, right in the short grass. The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of this green, that sort of turns this green into one simple green and all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly, you're playing links golf today.
That was a solid strike and a good result. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to make it right.
Ah.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Shut up.
Just knocking in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. There you have it, Frank. The second round is complete. What are your thoughts?
I think anybody looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
My consistency, bro. Wedges and my irons are pretty shitty. Where's my rescue? There we go. Yeah, that's what I need right there. Let's go ahead and change out my 56 wedge. Is that what I got? No, I got a 58. Replace all wedges. Optimize my clubs again. Let's see if I can get a better putt. Yeah, damn. Okay. I like the shaft. Oh god, just fuck it. Okay. In the bag. To change. Damn, it kills my fucking spin though. Let's go for going for the green, and then we'll take balanced off and exchange it for power. I gotta get further. Yeah, alright. Let's see if this changes up my game any. Let's see what happens. I think it will, significantly.
I be vaping on this bitch.
EA Sports, the United States Golf Association, are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Hello again and welcome to the U.S. Open. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We're here at Chambers Bay with those massive rolling fairways, the towering dunes, unpredictable coastal winds. What a test, Frank, for the best players in the world.
All right, let's go.
That's right, and it's going to be the first time these professionals are going to play it. We've seen it host a U.S. amateur in the past, and this is a daunting test, especially if the wind gets up. There's enough bunkers out there to trap the best players in the world. Those greens fast and firm enough to repel any shot that's not struck perfectly.
Don't say it. Yep, got me up there too.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Locked in on the read and the speed. With that birdie, moves one shot closer to the lead. Well, this hole, the 8th, says U.S. Open all the way. Tee set back to well over 600 yards, Frank, par 5.
Well, it's called high road and low road, so which way would you prefer? I'd rather take the high road and that sort of whip one down the fairway there, hopefully around the 300-yard mark, and you just might make this par 5 and 2. Then you can tell all your mates. If you take the low road, you're going to rack up a big number, and you don't want to tell anybody.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How about that T-ball? Not just in the fairway, but way down the fairway.
Yeah, a lot of people can hit it long and crooked. Long and straight, that's the hard one to get. That is absolutely in prime position.
Thank you.
Surely not.
Well, couldn't have done much better than that, and the eagle is looking very likely now. Shouldn't be a problem here. Wow, Frank, I did not expect that. An eagle.
Hell yeah. The cloud goes fucking wild. Wow.
Moving on here at the U.S. Open, we've seen long par 4s, not unusual, long par 5s, and now we finish this front 9, Frank, with a par 3.
And this is a great example of how a U.S. Open can level the field. Everybody's going to get a tee and a ball here, and this is about hitting your best shot. And this is one hole. If you're struggling a little bit, a little 2 here is going to go in a long way, pushing you around in the right direction.
Backspin, doofus.
Birdie try up next.
Damn.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Very well done. Almost made it.
I'm good with a par.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Second place. That's pretty good.
Solid par.
Considering we're
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
I'll pat myself on the back whenever I fucking feel like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That fucker went pretty far.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back 9. Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
Damn it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Solid play, heart of the green. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Got it.
That's a nice par right there, and a nice position to be in.
Rock solid, looking good.
Tied for the lead. Stepping up to the tee here at the 11th, Frank.
It looks straightforward. You see a big dune in the middle of the fairway. You can really take that out of play. Get it down there as far as you can. You're going to need to. And then from there on in, it's really just trying to find out exactly where you want to land that second shot so that you can get it on the right level.
Just need to be as far that way as possible.
Has it come down yet? Not only is it straight, it's mega long.
The 11th hole. Frank,
That's what she
what's
said.
ahead here?
This is another green that's sort of sloped. There's a lot of little slopes in this green here, plus the green angles from right to left.
Nice.
So it just depends on whether that second shot that lands. You've got to be well aware of what you're landing on. If you're landing on a downslope, it's going to kick forward. Obviously, an upslope, it's going to stop that much quicker.
What a shot. Perfectly placed right next to the hole. Starting to make a nice move. 5 under with that birdie for the tournament. Frank, we just came off that long par 4 at the 11th, well over 500 yards. Now at the 12th, we go in the opposite direction. This has become a staple at a U.S. Open, the reachable par 4.
Yeah, the logic would say just grab sort of a mid-iron to a long iron, knock it down, wedge it on there, and have no strain, no sweat. But who's going to play golf like that? Take the head cover off. Come on, chance it. It's called narrows. The odds are going to be narrow, but you just might hit the green.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Let's get just stop.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. These
I
putts
think it's
keep
a
the
missed
round together.
opportunity as much as, I mean, I'm trying, you know. Shit. All right there. Ah.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Just a little tap in here.
Just a little tippy tap.
Always take that. Good par putt right there. Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
Let's go.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live final round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Today, we're here at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington for the U.S. Open Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello from EA Sports, set to bring you all of the action out on the course. And Frank, what can you tell us about this unusual layout?
It's actually the first golf course that Robert Trent Jones II has actually designed in Washington. And it just fits in beautifully with the environment. The Puget Sound really sets off the whole golf course. So it looks like a links golf course, but it can play in so many different ways. You can play it through the air, you can play it along the ground. And of course, already it's hosted U.S. Amateur and U.S. Open.
Oh, I do 9? Damn.
Oh, beautiful swing. And the result is every bit as good.
Good contact, good result.
That's right, bitch, babe.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, This is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
A sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Goes to 6 under par for the tournament. What a display of golf. Getting set to tee off at the 11th hole, long par 4, 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah, try and take that June out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the field. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than, they're not really problematic for the player off the tee. Just, as I said, hit it over that June, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of the screen, so you've got to be on the right level.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Straight down the middle.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Early part of this second nine. Good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. And getting ready for the putt. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
Shut up.
Got it for par. Frank, as a player, do you like the drivable par 4? And we've seen these setups now at just about every single U.S. Open.
When you're playing well, there's no question, then they favor the guy playing well. But if you're struggling, no one likes their hand forced. The 12th forces your hand. It's tough to lay up on this hole.
Oh, shit. Ah.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1.
It's going to go downhill, slow it down.
Well, you can see he thought he had that.
Yeah,
It looked in the whole way until the end.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
shut the fuck up, dude. Didn't ask for much more than that.
Good putt. Coming down the stretch here at the U.S. Open at Chambers Bay, just 6 holes to play, and Frank, this par 4 13th will really test the players.
It is. If someone makes 3 here down the stretch, it will be monumental. A 4 here, no one would leave this hole unhappy. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Frank, a 5th consecutive par 4 here at the U.S. Open. This is the 14th hole, and I'm guessing by the time you set foot on this tee, you'll know exactly where your game is at.
Oh, this one here, great reward for someone that's driving the ball well. If you can drive it, down the left middle, avoid that little one-pot bunker in the middle of the fairway, you're going to certainly shorten this hole up. And then you can start to use the contours of this hole, too, that bend right to left. And 546 yards becomes much shorter than what you would think.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
the flag.
This is a green light special.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I know what I can do. Full swing.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Thank you. Well, slow down.
That was a solid strike and a good result. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Oh, that was nasty.
That's an outrage right there. I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
Getting set now to tee off at the 15th here at the U.S. Open par 3, and it stands out because it has the only tree on the golf course.
It looks magnificent, doesn't it? Get your eyes back on the green, Rich. Come on. When they use the short tee for the U.S. Open, just 167 yards. So this is really a hole that the players are just going to eat up if they get the right wind conditions. Just an 8 or a 9 iron from 160 yards for these boys. To a green, that, well, it should be very well received.
Wow, what a shot. Doesn't even
Damn
need
right.
the putter. Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first. Once again, you'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the right side. It means move your aim down that left side. It'll make this fairway appear that much bigger. And, of course, then when you hit into this green, you're really going to have to flight that second shot properly. This is like a tabletop green. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see. But it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
Hit it right where he has a good chance to attack that hole location. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Now to the 17th, par 3 here at Chambers Bay.
Yeah, they say beached at 16, that's the name. This one's called derailed. So you imagine coming down the stretch of a US Open, exactly what you're going to require. That's your best golf. And you're going to need your best tee shot here at this par 3. It mightn't be overly long, but when you look at that green just sitting up there perched, this one you do not want to make a mistake in.
Frankie's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Nice.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
That was just a beautiful drive. They hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, you want to finish with one good swing here, the approach shot to the 18th hole.
I don't think there's a flat putt on this green, Rich. There's so many different sections. We've said the course was like a maze. This 18th green can be like a maze. If you're on the right portion, then obviously that certainly helps. But there's so many different levels to this green.
Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll.
Rich, it came down to just a shot or two here or there, but we were treated some amazing golf this week.
Just one player standing, and that was earned, well-deserved, beautifully played.